Hey guys, and welcome to the Stanley Parable, Part 4. Gonna keep on keeping on. Looking for all the different paths and all the different endings. You guys know the story at this point. We don't need the opening cinematic. Alright. First of all, boom.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
I just want to hide my desk.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Hey. Alright. I guess that's an ending. Moving on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I want to know what this means. Sometimes there's an answering machine message here, but not this time, so odd. Oh well. Moving on. I didn't know I could turn computers off. What other enormous powers do I have? Oh. What? I can climb on things. Who needs jump? What other things can I climb on anything with a chair? Does the chair have to be positioned in a very precise manner? Oh, there's a box. Does anything else have a box? I'm learning all sorts of new things about this game now. Boxes. Alright, moving on. Spending too much time trying to find computers to turn off and boxes to walk on.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's just go the standard way. There's something else I wanted to try. I want to try tricking one of the doors. Yet
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Drat.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
so close.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Doors are too smart. No. Jerk. Okay.
Stepping in.
What? Did I break it? Okay. Oh, this is open again. Okay. Moving on. Everything's open. Can I go back down? No, I have to go this way. If everything's open again. Room closet? No. Did I murder the narrator? Is he just gone now? Does he have nothing to say about what I just did? I thought it was pretty impressive. Interesting. I guess I'm going all the way back? Is that what's happening here? No, I guess I'm going all the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Oh. This is completely new. You are now leaving. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is the other side of the windows. Like my... Oh, that's so weird. Alright. Escape pod bay. Okay. Escape pod bay. It's really dark. Good. Oh, that's weird. No matter how high you go, you're still at the same spot. Like, it's still... The windows always point to your office. Lost my bearings for a minute. Easy to do in complete darkness. Still going. Is this just never gonna end? Is that the joke here? It's just a never-ending loop. I would not put it past this game. Escape pod, lunch bay. Escape. This way. I don't see anything, so I'm just gonna keep walking backwards. Oh. A spooky red door. Okay. I guess that's one way to end it. I really want to know what the difference, like, because sometimes you start in that open office space. This time I started in the hallway. I really want to know what difference it makes in the end.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want to revisit one of the first endings I got.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
See if there's any other options I could take. This way.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust
Have I ever tried
in
just
someone
jumping
else
in one of the
can be
videos?
difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I don't think I have.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
My wife.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one.
Well, I was
to do
told to do this
to
on
reach out to her. If you
a
can
tip
truly
from a friend.
place your
I did not
faith in
notice this the
another,
first time.
then pick
But
up
there
the
is a
phone.
plug.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, boy.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Papers rustling.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
Go on.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
There's no one around me.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
I did not practice.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally,
I'm gonna count today.
if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
True.
And the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay. Ah!
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Please,
But not to
I'm
worry.
begging.
Now
Stop,
that you're
stop, stop,
properly
stop, stop, stop.
informed
Danger
on good
everywhere.
decision-making,
Danger.
we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
But I like this room. Fine.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Oh, I could have done it.
The main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death, and then there are penalties. I don't know how much money Stanley has, but he probably can't afford that. Going all the way back again.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
But the correct ending is boring and suck.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Wacky. Got some UPS packages. Alrighty. I'm gonna go in here again. No. It's not gonna do anything if I just continuously go in the left door. What if I pretend to go in the right door and then go back in this door? No, I'm still the same. Okay, I guess we're going the right way. Fine, whatever. Door's still open.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
You probably just reset the game. That's what you usually do.
I have to. I have to
No.
shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No. Oh god. Oh god. That was kind of horrifying. Oh. Ugh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
I think it's
You
pretty
just had
funny,
to
yeah.
see?
Yeah, I'm having a good
Didn't I
time.
impress upon you how important it was to be like
Is there
Stanley?
anywhere for me to go?
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Settle down, bro.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm 21 years old, jerk. I'm not a child.
Story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it.
But I've already
and
done
been
that.
victorious.
This is
It
part
would have been
4,
so
motherfucker.
Perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Are we really doing this again?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, the door pushed me. Whee!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Is it gonna bring me back here no matter how many times I do this?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Maybe.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The boss's office is different and I do not care for it. It was prettier before. I do not like the green.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
This
life.
is weird.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next
I'm
to
the
it.
most expensive
Surely behind
boss.
this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Speak the code, bro.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Do I have to say it?
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Do I have to say Night Shark 115?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I don't.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with
I
the story.
have a
This
microphone
is a
plugged in,
crucial
but I don't
step.
think that's what they want me to do. Night Shark 115. They're just trying to make me look like an
Okay,
idiot.
Fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
The narrator sounds a lot like Jeremy Clarkson.
Yourself, you coward.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello?
I didn't know I had a character sprite.
Is everything okay?
Okay, guys, so unfortunately, the game crashed before. Right when we were above the ceiling staring down at Stanley. So, of course, I reset everything, and I got almost to this point again,
There was not a single person here either.
and the game crashed
Stanley decided
for no
to
reason.
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So we are on our way back to the boss's
Stanley
office
walked
now.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Sorry about that. In between recording that and this, I have disabled the Windows key, so even if I mash on it right now, it doesn't do anything. So that is no longer a threat.
Stepping inside his manager's office,
And we're
Stanley
back
was
to
once
this again.
Stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up.
And this
but
time I'm
now
not going to make
he
myself
withdrew
look
from
like
within
an idiot
himself the courage to face the
and
unknown.
speak the code
He
out
drew a
loud.
sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
We'll get there
speak the
eventually,
code
guys,
into
I
the
promise.
receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Okay, now we're actually back to where we want to be.
He entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Oh,
Whatever choice you make is just fine.
so-
We're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply
does this
need you
mean
to
I
take
found
that
all the
step
endings? Is
forward.
that what this means?
Choose
The credits are playing, or is that just for this ending in
something.
particular?
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
No, like,
Are you there? You listening to this?
I don't know,
Are you there?
I guess this might be it.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Is
I'll
it it?
wait for you to decide what's the right thing
I feel
for
like
you.
there's still things I've missed. I don't know. Oh. I still think there's something to this whole
How
being
long
able to
was I
walk on
sitting
chairs
there?
thing.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days?
Oh.
Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Yeah, I haven't heard that particular dialogue before. Gonna get an achievement real quick.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click the door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I want the achievement.
say I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I've clicked easily 50 times. I'm gonna get it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
But it told me to click this door. The achievement wants me to click here. Where's 417? I guess I'll go click it. This video is now an achievement guide, I guess. Clicking the doors.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay. No, that's back that way. Right? 437's over here. I don't know where door 437 is. Oh, here we are.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay.
Now, back to door number 437.
Back to 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the copy machine? Where is it?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay. I'm excited also.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing
Thank you.
can hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Woohoo! Hehehe.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative
Yeah, I
tropes.
knew this
So,
one was here.
Now that you're here, what do you think?
I'll admit.
Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we
I
take
knew
a
you could
minute
jump out the
just to
window.
drink it all in?
I didn't know what would happen.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
You're going to make me miserable by playing lovely
There
music?
once was a man named Stanley.
Oh. That's not
People
lovely.
considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible.
Aw.
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Cool song. Ten out of 10 would listen to again. Is it really just not gonna end? I can't. There's nothing for me to do. Oh dear. Do I really have to quit? I think I have to quit. Welp. I think this is gonna bring me to the end of the Stanley Parable. I think this will probably be the last video I do for it. I certainly had a lot of fun exploring this game and finding all the different possibilities. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Yeah, this game is really unlike anything I've ever played before, and it was a really interesting journey. And you know, I hope whatever we play next is just as fun, and I will see you then. See you later.